Hi, this is Roho the Cat, and today we will learn how to build my new fully automatic string farm. It only uses very easy to obtain materials, and it is multi-layered, and additional layers can be added very easily. Each layer produces around 2 stacks of string per hour, and what you see here is 10 layers which will produce about 20 stacks of string per hour. The farm works by spiders spawning on these platforms, which then get pushed by water into the magma block killing chamber. The dropped string will get picked up by the hopper minecart below. For this tutorial I will be using iron blocks and stone slabs as they have an outline so it's easy to count the blocks. The items required for this build are listed in the description to this video, so without much further ado, let's get into the build. Place a double chest with a chain of 5 hoppers leading into its rear. Take building blocks and place 2 blocks on each side of the hopper. So that's on one side and this is on the other side, which will make a 5x5 platform. Go to one corner, place a temporary block, one above it and place one next to it. Do the same at the opposite corner. Temporary block with one above it and one next to it. Next, take some regular rails and carefully place it on the blocks so it makes a zigzag pattern leading between the 2 blocks. Leave a gap in front of the blocks at either end. Take powered rails and place these in front of the blocks. Take a redstone torch and place it on the temporary block next to it. You may need to replace some of the regular rails. Now, when you place a minecart, it will bounce backwards and forwards between the 2 blocks. Any items that get dropped onto the platform will be picked up by the minecart and distributed into the chest. Take magma blocks and place them over the rails, making a 5x5 platform. Take building blocks and enclose around the magma blocks with a 2-high wall. Go into the hole and fill it with water. Do this for both layers. Place slabs along the 2 5 lengths on each side, but leave the centre clear. Go to one of the sides which has 5 slabs, and you want to expand this 5 wide strip by a length of 5 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you want to fill in the missing blocks. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. Next, go around the outside perimeter of this and build a 2-high wall. Go inside the farm and place water source blocks at either end of these 2 long strips. This will cause the water to flow towards the centre and over by 1 block. Do the same on the other side. Where you've just placed the source blocks, over the top of it, place building blocks. Go around the outside perimeter, placing top slabs. Along the long side of the opening, expand the platform by a further 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fill in the missing blocks and do the same on the other side of the opening. Build a 1 block high wall around the perimeter of the large platform. If you enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Along this long edge here, place trapdoors and flip them up. Do this along the whole length of this line. Then place water behind the trapdoors. Place blocks on top of the waterlogged trapdoors. Along the back, place redstone dust. Do the same for the other end of the farm. Increase the height of this wall by 1 block and do the same for the other side. Next, place top slabs over the entirety of this farm, leaving a clear 1.5 block gap, so the slab should be at this level. Go to the left hand side of the farm, and where you've got this length of redstone, take building blocks and add an extra row of blocks that will go right down the whole side of the farm. It will connect up to the length of redstone you have at the other end of the farm here. Go to the central section and on the bottom side create a 4x2 platform. Take hoppers and at this end create 2 hoppers that face into each other. Take building blocks, place them next to it, followed by redstone comparators facing out of the blocks. These will go into 2 more blocks which will have redstone torches on top. Do another set of hoppers facing into each other, and then again more comparators facing out of them with building blocks on top of the first 2 hoppers you placed. Take a lever and place it on this face of one of the blocks and flip it. Inside the hoppers at this end, place 1 block, it can be any block, I'm just using dirt. Into these 2 hoppers, place 24 blocks. This will create a redstone clock. Take building blocks and place it on top of one of the torches and then another one next to it. Take redstone dust and place on top of the blocks along with the line of building blocks you placed to start off. When you get to the end, take a redstone repeater and face it into the 2 lines of redstone you placed before. The build for a single layer farm is now complete. All that remains is to place a hopper minecart on the rail system, and to operate the farm just press the button here. When you are finished, just remember to turn the farm off. This single layer will produce around 2 stacks of string per hour. It is very straightforward to add additional layers to the farm. First step would be to remove the 3 rows of slabs in the centre of the farm. Don't worry if you drop any of them, they will be picked up by the water stream and the minecart at the bottom. Once you have removed the slabs, you then undertake the same steps as before to create an extra layer. To add extra redstone add a repeater followed by 2 blocks. You can remove the bottom one, then take redstone dust, place on top of that block and along this line here. Then you can do the same at the other end of the farm. The farm now has 2 layers. Keep repeating that process as much as you like to add as many layers as you want. I have expanded the farm so that it has 10 layers. This will produce about 20 stacks of string per hour. To get the best rates, you need to AFK in the right spot. Mobs spawn more than 24 blocks from a player and less than 128 away. So in this case, you need to be 128 blocks above the chest. If you press F3, you can see your Y level, which in my case is 73. So in this case, I need to be at Y level 201. Remember to turn the farm on first, and then go up to, in my case, Y level 201. I've been AFK for about an hour now, so let's see how much string we have in the chest. Almost 20 stacks. And that concludes this Roho the Cat tutorial on how to build my fully automatic string farm. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!